Good evening, you're welcome to another episode of Plus Trending. My name is Elile, and on this show we talk about everything and anything trending across the social media space and of course why they are trending. The Airline Operators of Nigeria AON has rescinded their decision to shut down operations from today, Monday, May 9, 2022. The operators had recently announced their readiness to shut down operations due to the increase in the costs of aviation fuel. The body, in a statement on Sunday, May 8, 2022, said they would not continue with the planned suspension of flight operations as earlier announced. The operator said the planned shutdown was suspended after the federal government intervened with the promise to address the astronomical rise in the price of aviation fuel. The last couple of days have been rough for travelers who scheduled to travel via flights, as we saw cancellation of so many flights and in so short time. I myself was also a victim, and running around trying to make alternative travel plans was so stressful, and this is to say in the least. Now let's look at some of the reactions to this development. Ajumaf 3 says, Nigerian airlines have suspended flights over soaring fuel prices. No flights in and out of the country for the local airline. Nigeria is one of the largest oil producers in Africa. Africa. At Mosende says, flight operators have called off their strike. I hear everything was done to make sure it didn't even start. ASUU has been on strike for months and no one seems to care. Nothing much. Just a reminder that issues would only get attention in Nigeria if they affect the elites. At Kempia Katkuk says, Nigeria, is this a joke or what? Whilst people are buying 100 million naira form for presidency all over the place, there's ASUU strike, insecurity, bad and unsafe roads, unsafe rails, airfare hikes leading to flight disruptions. Please, who has jinxed us? Now, I have just one thing to say in response to this. Get your PVC. Here are some more reactions. Now, talking about ASUU, the Academic Staff Union of Universities is trending yet again as the second round of the 8-week warning strike embarked upon by members of the union ends today. Now, following this, the union has just extended the warning strike by another 3 months as its demands have not been met. The union had earlier gone on a 1-month strike on February 14 this year and extended it by another 8 weeks and now rolling over the strike for another 12 weeks. A statement signed by ASUU President Professor Emmanuel Osadeke said this was to give the government enough time to satisfactorily resolve all the outstanding issues. He also stated that the rollover strike is effective from 12:01 a.m. May 9, 2022 to end on the 1st of August 2022. ASUU said it took this decision after its National Executive Council meeting, which started on Sunday night at the Comrade Festus Iyayi National Secretariat, University of Abuja. This latest update has raised a lot of dust again on social media with the hashtag ASUU trending across various social media platforms. Of course, a good majority of students are very unhappy about this possibility, and here are some of the opinions the people have on the topic. At Nelly King says, how do you expect the federal government to answer you when the only thing people know how to do is to go on strike? Striking strategy is not working anymore. Please, ASUU Nigeria, change your strategy. You can't sit at home and wait for federal government response. At Wagbayi says, I still don't understand why ASUU will be on strike and there's an ongoing JAMB examination going on. Where are the JAMBites going? Stop joint admissions and matriculation examination now. Stop playing pranks on them. We are all into this. Now, I just have to correct that there are a lot of private universities and other tertiary institutions that aren't under ASUU. So we can't halt everything simply because of ASUU. At Reno Mokri says, ASUU is on strike over lack of funds. NASU is on strike over lack of funds. NUT is on strike over lack of funds. Yet, the education minister, who should provide funds for them, just bought a 100 million naira APC presidential nomination form. If only EFCC knew their job. At Pixela B. David says, Dear ASUU, We are having a great time figuring out what we are meant to do with our lives thanks to the break you gave us. With this, we plead that we need more time. Don't come to a compromise with anyone. Get what you ask for and nothing else. Now, before you all come for David, he has a very, very valid point. It's better to do this once and for all instead of calling the strike off without getting what is needed and then having to start all over again later on. What say you? Now, here are some more reactions. With the pandemic stalling academic activities and now this seemingly unending strike action, I can only imagine how disorganized students are, and because no matter how you look at it, as students, you can't make long-term plans that require your physical presence outside the locality of your school because there is always that fear of what if the strike is called off? Now, this is so sad and disheartening to say in the least, but I guess there was a country. Now, we have come to the end of the show for today, but do tell all your opinions on this episode by using the hashtag #PlusTrending or send us a message on WhatsApp. Thank you as always for joining me on the show today. Do not forget to tune into PlusTvAfrica on StarTimes channel 308 and DSTV channel 408, or visit our social media pages and subscribe to our YouTube channel at PlusTvAfrica Lifestyle and PlusTvAfrica for more trending topics. My name is Elile. Do have a great week.